260 leaks are here, and let's just get straight into it. Spoilers beware. So the chapter begins with Toto unwrapping his bandages, but beneath is no hand. It's an instrument that is apparently called the Vibra Slap, and it looks like a cowbell that has like a xylophone gong attached to it. The narrator explains that Toto has switched the activation of Boogie Woogie from clapping to this Vibra Slap thing going off, and he can activate it 50 times a second. We then get 2 straight pages of Jump Kaisen, Yuji and Toto going in on Sukuna as Toto is using Boogie Woogie. And the narrator explains that Toto imposed a binding vow on himself to limit the number of swaps in proportion to the collisions of the Vibra Slap. So Toto has successfully expanded the curse technique target to multiple targets and has extended the effective range with this binding vow. The narrator then also reveals that Toto was able to successfully teleport his allies out of Sukuna's domain, so Maki, Miwa, and not pictured Ino. We then cut to Sukuna in his internal monologue, and he's looking at Toto and thinking to himself, out of all of the sorcerers, he is the most self-centered and the most difficult to sway. He's showing up at the worst possible time for me. Toto goes in for a nasty-looking kick on what he thinks is a defenseless Sukuna in midair. However, Sukuna is still able to dodge it, so Toto makes note of this, that Sukuna can somehow dodge midair. Meanwhile, Yuji picks up a rock and throws it with straight heat, and Toto swaps Yuji with that rock, just like they did against Mahito, and Yuji is able to slam Sukuna with a massive kick. Sukuna then grabs Yuji by the face, but Toto just keeps swapping him over and over, with Yuji landing blow after blow. Next up is a half-page panel of Sukuna, Toto, and Yuji all staring at each other while spinning around really quick. Sukuna feels as if he's in a roulette, and he realizes that Toto can change the parameters of his Boogie Woogie to change the maximum and minimum values for the number of swaps per tap. So Sukuna feels like it's impossible to get a hold of how to deal with Boogie Woogie. However, Sukuna thinks he may have had a way to figure it out. Instead of focusing on Toto to try to determine when he's going to swap, he's going to focus on Yuji and when Yuji is priming up an attack. And he thinks he has the timing down, so he goes to strike Yuji. However, as Sukuna is going in for this blow, he notices one of Meimei's crows flying in, and he realizes his mistake. He knows that Toto is going to swap somebody with that crow, so he quickly tries to turn around and move his attack to hit his blind spot, except it was a double bluff. Toto doesn't swap anybody at all, and Yuji slams Sukuna with a black flash. Toto says, "I concealed an attack within a concealment, within another concealment, within another concealment." The Galaxy Brain 53,000 IQ genius strikes again. Yuji does not stop at the black flash. He takes that demonic looking hand of his and starts like digging into Sukuna, clawing him apart. And as Yuji is digging his hand into Sukuna's chest, he tries to open his domain once more. But before he can, out of the corner of his eye, he sees a silhouette in the smoke, and the narrator explains that Sukuna has witnessed him, the strongest ghost he ever put down. And of course, that's the end of the chapter. Sukuna has seen a ghost. The editor's note is, those eyes are unmistakable. The final panel of the chapter is a straight up allusion to this moment, except it cuts off right under Gojo's eye right here. But it is absolutely Gojo and an allusion to Gojo. However, I'm obviously hype as hell, but I'm not sending it fully yet, because we still don't know enough. This is Sukuna freaking out, seeing a ghost, but the word Gojo was never straight up said. Again, it's obviously alluding to Gojo, but we're not going to send it fully until we know 100% for sure, but this is obviously a fantastic sign. But there could be something more here. There could be more than meets the eye. Sukuna is in danger. Like, the man is falling apart. Yuji's got his hand inside his chest right now. He might be having some PTSD, freaking out. The last time he was in this danger was when he fought Gojo, so maybe he just is like seeing things, right? That's at least possible. And I know people say I'm the cope lord, but your boy's not. I'm always working from a point of evidence. So until we know for sure, we're going to save our smack talk. But don't switch sides, okay? You can't switch sides after this week. You're already locked in for previous, all right? But yeah, it's looking good for the Gojo agenda. I mean, that ending is obviously all I want to talk about, but this entire chapter was so hype. Toto doing 50 boogie woogies a second? Get the hell out of here. That was some peak jump Kaisen. This man is wielding a cowbell on his hand and he is just beating Sukuna's ass because of it. I cannot wait until 2035 when this is animated. It is going to be so next level. It's just, I can't wait. Anybody got a time machine? I'm already preparing for just the most atrocious takes over the next week from all of the Gojo haters. Again, it's not even fully confirmed that he's back, so we're holding off, y'all. For my believers out there, we're going to hold off. We're going to be the better people, but I already know the haters are going to be insufferable, calling this bad writing, calling this an ass pull. So just prepare for that. Just prepare for that. We're going to be the better people, and we're going to wait till it's 100% confirmed, and then we'll step on them. Also, I'm kind of just killing time waiting for Maya to tell me if there's a break next week or not because he hasn't mentioned that yet, and I'm still just processing all of these things going through my head right now. So thanks for bearing with me. This is like my TED Talk, I guess. Sukuna had a little redux of this moment tonight. Anyways, insane chapter. Toto's cowbell binding vow was crazy too. We found out that he can now swap multiple people at once, and he can also change the amount of swaps he does per beats per second because there's 50 per second. It's just crazy. It really is just crazy, and again goes to show this man's literal genius IQ. And also we know that he not only swapped out Maki, Ino, and Miwa from the domain, but he presumably did all of them at the same time because he can swap multiple targets simultaneously. This is crazy. Like, what a come up. Also, side note, while we're waiting to see if there's still a break, one thing, and I'll definitely talk about this more if it ends up being confirmed, we'll make a whole video about it, but if Gojo really is back, then this 7 steps north theory I had ended up being true. Now, originally, I said it would be 7 flashbacks, right? Which it wasn't. I think there were only 4 flashbacks, but then there were 3 Gojo mentions, so in total, there were 7 consecutive Gojo mentions. 4 flashbacks, 3 otherwise, ending with the 7th in 259, and then in 260 he's back after those 7 mentions. So that's just crazy. All right, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're not updating and saying if there's a break or not next week. If we do find out, I will update in the comment section of this video and let you guys know. But man, in the meantime, there is a lot to process, a lot to think about. Y'all let me know all your thoughts, theories down below. You know, do you think it's Gojo? Do you think it's a hallucination? Do you think it's still Cope? Hit me with all of it. This may be our last chance to get into it before we find out, you know, one way or the other. But yeah, what a chapter. Man, join the Discord if you haven't already. Discord was absolutely crazy tonight for these leaks, as I'm sure you can imagine. It's always a great time, so come join us for that. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. I think I already said that, but just what a chapter, okay? What a chapter. Just give me a minute to process, okay? I will see you guys soon.